beautiful Tuesday, and check it out. Doesn't it look amazing? It's halfway done. All my Amazon stuff. That's all the eBay stuff that's alphabetized. How I initially started organizing it. This is the rest of my eBay stuff. It's alphabetized. DVDs, CDs, VHS tape, etc. Down there's a bunch of paperbacks that are signed. That's how I had them organized before. And then going forward over here, which starts at the top, shelf 1, and it goes down 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And I'm going to go all the way over here. I'm going to fill up all the way to here, and the rest of this is going to be, should be empty, that I can grow into, with obviously more height for taller bookshelves and further to go that way. So I just have to put all of these away on the shelves now that I finished putting all this out. It's Tuesday, so it didn't take me too long. I just had to focus on it, figure it out, what's going to work. Excuse me. And the next time I show you, everything else will be put away. And then I can be done with that part, which is super exciting. So I just wanted to share it with you. Looks really good. It's amazing to have it against one wall. I can just see it all. It's organized. Like I didn't have it. I had it on different shelves, but I didn't have it right next to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, I had to go to different places in the back of the store, and it was something that I did for a while. But this is going to be much quicker to locate inventory. Also, I can look on the shelf and see, well, where do I have space? I don't have space, because that also became the problem, is having the inventory in a different place from where I would list. I wouldn't know where to assign each piece of inventory to. Like, is there space on shelf 4? Is there space on shelf 14, etc.? And now I can just look and say, oh yeah, I don't have space here, but I have space here. A little space is opened up. Also, I'll know when it's time to start another shelf. Like I'm all the way up to shelf 14. I'm pretty sure I need to start 15, but I know also there's probably going to be gaps. So anyway, that's another part of it that you don't think about, but that makes everything move a little smoother and keeps me organized and that type of thing. I think also having everything laid out this way, it's less likely that I'm going to lose something, because it's a lot easier and quicker to see it all laid out. Like I can just look over here and I can look through everything with lots of light and see, where my items are. So exciting stuff. It's step by step, and when it's all set up, great. I'm already looking into getting some Gaylords of mixed media. Just figuring out the details. So that'll be the next step. Is what I sold. Well, the first one, what I sold on eBay in the last 24 hours. It is still Tuesday. I sold Frontiersman, Abner Blackburn's Narrative. This one is actually from my second bookstore. It came from off the shelf, and it is signed, as you can see, 1997 it was signed, by, I assume, Will Bagley. Yes. So this one actually sold for $24 plus shipping. So always look out for those. Definitely look out for those signed books. Should you look at every single book that you come across to see if it's signed? No. But, well, this isn't a super old book, obviously. It did come from the bookstore shelf, or shelves, where there was just a lot of signed copies, a lot of signed books. So, but if you're out and about, definitely don't need to look up everything to see if it's signed, but it's worth it on older ones, and it doesn't take that much time. If you're just scanning for Amazon, then who cares? But if you're looking for collectible books, you should definitely check it out. Running Brave. I actually bought this 2 years ago at a thrift store. Didn't end up selling for what I thought it would. I took an offer of $7 because I had it up for quite a while. Not worth it, Running Brave. But it sold. I also sold this book lot. It is a not Hulk Hogan, wow. The Incredible Hulk, Marvel Essentials. There's 2 of them. The Rampaging Hulk. There's 2 of them. There's another one down there. I took an offer of $40. These 2 books came from that book pickup I had back in April, actually, where I had 20 boxes of books. I keep on making good money off these. There's still a lot more to sell. Some donations are better than others. Then I sold 3 books on Amazon. 2 of them came from that most recent donation of books from a local college. This first one was not from that. This has been listed for a few years, called The Myth of Matriarchal Prehistory by Cynthia Eller, and it sold for $13. No, wow, $9.76. Took a while to sell, but it sold. And then this one is Image and Reality of the Israel-Palestine Conflict. This by Norman Finkelstein. This one I picked up from the college. It sold for $13.60. And this was the best one, Social Foundations of Thought and Action, a Social Cognitive Theory. Sold for $49 on Amazon. So some good sales on Amazon. 2 of the 3 are from the recent pickup. I've sold 3 from those books. And incidentally, I went to list, I listed all of them obviously, and there was like 3 I think that I couldn't list because Amazon is not like eBay, and sometimes certain publishers will not allow you to list unless you show a receipt. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to list those, but I was able to list the majority of them, and I think it was over 30. Let me see. I ended up listing 34 from that book pickup on Amazon, which is really nice. So so 3 eBay sales, 3 Amazon sales. It's unusual if I get as many or more Amazon sales than eBay, but like I said, I'm going to continue to list on on Amazon with the books and occasionally CDs that make sense on there and aren't really going to work for eBay. I just want to end this video sharing with you that yesterday I had a donation which included a bunch of DVDs. I haven't finished going through them yet. Excuse me. This box here still has a bunch of them in here. Bunch of DVDs. Unfortunately, many of them have some water damage. So the artwork is stiff. Sometimes the DVDs aren't that great, but we'll see. I'm finding some that I can put in my store, and I'm pulling a bunch of loose DVDs that will end up going into a loose DVD lot. So it's all good. I'm not sure where they came from. I mean, the guy just dropped them off. The condition they're in, they could have been outside. They could have been in a garage. I don't know. But definitely DVDs that have probably been put away for a long time. There are also some books in there. Funny enough, I did find some books to list on eBay and Amazon. These 3 are going to go on what are they going on? They're going on Amazon. It's hot. And then I got probably like 4 other books that I'm going to put on eBay. So overall, not too bad for a donation. And I'll be able to salvage some of those DVDs for the store. Although I don't think, based on what I'm seeing so far, that I'm going to find anything that will sell on eBay. But you never know. So always think positive. Another thing I want to leave you with is when you get into business, sometimes you got to deal with, if you rent out a space, you have to cross your fingers and hope that that either the landlord or the property manager is going to be in your corner, because you just never know. It's a roll of the dice, and you just don't know what's going to happen. But sometimes things come up, and you got to just keep pushing forward and stay positive. And nothing huge, I'm being vague for a reason, but nothing huge. But just focus on what you have to do, basically, and make good decisions. Be honest, be upfront, and build a solid business. So that's all I got to say about that, which is very vague, but nonetheless, just wanted to share. And hopefully things are going well for you. I'm looking forward to continuing to get my other space in order and and keep on going down that path to add a lot more to my eBay store and also to my retail store. Anyway, I'm babbling. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.